Good evening, good evening. I'm back, Mr. Dutch from the Netherlands. I'm just gonna give this a few seconds for people to pop up into our live feeds on Facebook and on Instagram. Let me see if it's everything working. It is. Facebook is live now. Instagram is live now. Mr. Protect and Mr. Rich Rod. That sounds like a cool name, man. Mr. Rich Rod. They're inside in our live feed. Let me check the lighting. Is my head shining again? I always have such a nice shiny head. And obviously, as you can see, it was really great weather today here in the Netherlands. So I've burnt myself. I was sitting outside with my laptop on my, literally on my lap, outside in the sun and doing work. Okay, so bouncing back, Monday Night Live. This is the 6th episode of the Monday Night Live, Rick Dutch Monday Night Live. And my specific topic of these Monday Night Lives are, well, they're about relationships, about breaking up, about getting dumped, and how to bounce back from that position where you fall after you feel so good, in a relationship, and then your girlfriend, she dumps you. You drop down, boom, you smack your face on the concrete, and then you want to bounce back as fast as possible. So I'm sharing a lot of strategies during my Monday Night Lives on how to do exactly that. And also in June, in 2 months, I'm going to give a training here in the Netherlands, which is specifically about bouncing back. It's about, what to do when you get dumped or when your relationship starts to go bad. And I'm going to share three days. We're going to do a 3-day training with a lot of strategies and on how to counterattack that. Okay, so last week I spoke about the elements that you must improve to revive your relationship. Yeah, that's what I did last week. I spoke a full hour on that. So if that's of any interest to you, I suggest you go to my Facebook page, Facebook/Rick Dutch Coach 3SR. Okay, Rick Dutch Coach 3SR. So that's not my profile, it's my page, and go check that out. I mean, I'm all the videos are on there. They're jam-packed with nothing but, in my opinion, life-saving value. So I strongly suggest you go there and once or twice a week, just watch a video, because they will help you. It's like a strategy to save your life, save your relationship, save yourself from heartache. Okay, so tonight I'm going to talk about how to get her to contact you after she dumps your sorry ass. Maybe you'll want her back. Maybe you feel that there's still hope, and you want to have her taking action towards you. And I'm going to talk to you about exactly how to accomplish that. Okay, so imagine you have been dumped by your ex-girlfriend. Now what? I mean, your emotions are driving you mad, and they're trying to take you to get you to take action. That's what your emotions are doing. That's what they're there for, to make you take action. Very simple. Now you have to understand, though, that every action that you take towards your ex at this point, after being dumped, after she told you fuck off, or maybe not even fuck off, but maybe like, look, it's just not gonna, I don't feel it anymore, it's not gonna work, I want to stop our relationship here, and I want to I want to go in a different direction. Yeah. Now your emotions are going wild and you'll want to take action. So you have to understand though that every action that you take right now after being dumped towards your girl is only going to ruin the chances to revive the relationship. Hello, pill dealer. No dealing in this channel, okay? Want to keep it clean. So yeah, I mean, every step that you're going to take towards your ex-girl at this point is only going to ruin the chances that you have to revive the relationship, okay? You have to see it like this. Driven by her emotions, she has made up her mind and wants you out of her life. Or at least that's what she thinks, yeah? However, as you are the one who is dumped, you most likely will want to take action and try to convince her to stay with you. I mean, that's very logical. It's a very logical response, yeah? So you're going to try and convince her to stay with you, or you're going to try and do all these things that will not only not work, but they will very surely ruin any chances that you have for a future together. Now I already spoke about all the mistakes that you will make during a breakup in one of the past videos. Very important stuff. Go check that out. Go do that as soon as possible. Yeah, because you don't want to mess things up from here if you see a future together, if that's really what you want. But I already went to all the mistakes that you can make during the breakup. Yeah, so if you want to learn more about what they are, go to my Facebook page and watch one of the previous Monday Night Lives. And while you're at it, go to facebook.com/Rick Dutch Coach 3SR. And please, help a brother out. Give my page a like. I mean, it will be greatly appreciated. I mean, this is important stuff. We want to share this with the world. Yeah. Yeah. And if you like what I'm doing, please bump the hearts and give me the thumbs up. And because that's like the fuel that keeps me going. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Thank you, guys. Again, go to the Facebook page, search for the Rick Dutch page, and you can watch all the videos there. Important stuff, information that will save lives, literally save lives. Okay. So, anyways, after the breakup, after she has told you to go follow your own path, yeah, as she wants to follow hers, don't make any of the mistakes that I refer to in one of the past videos, yeah? But give her what she thinks she wants and go completely off grid. Yeah, go completely off grid. Sean has just joined us on Facebook. Someone looks tan. Yeah, man, it's been hot here, man, last 2 days. I've been working outside, working on bouncing back. With my laptop in the sun, and this is what happens. Been completely burnt. So yeah, okay. So guys, look, give her what she thinks she wants and pull back completely. Yeah, go completely off grid. And now I understand that this goes against everything that you're feeling and wanting to do. Yeah, because your emotions are racing and you want to take action, and you want to grab her and keep her into your life. But I'm really like, you have to go completely off grid. Yeah, in a bit you're going to understand why. And what I'm talking about is complete radio silence. No contact, nothing. As far as you're concerned, she doesn't exist. Yeah, she does not exist. No messages, no likes on her social media posts or pictures. Don't even check her social media. Yeah, because it's only going to hurt you. Yeah, Shawn Michael wants to see my chest. Yeah, so like don't check her social media, unfollow her, or just don't check her Facebook or Instagram at all. It will only hurt you. Yeah, so don't text her, don't check on her through her friends. um, don't follow her to work. Yeah, don't be a stalker. Nothing. Yeah, she's gone. She wants you out of her life. Yeah, she told you, look, I want to walk my own path, I'm not feeling this anymore. Okay, if that's what you think you want, let's find out. And you go completely off grid. Jeremy Godo joined. Good evening, Jeremy. Good to see you again. Yeah, so go completely off grid. She's gone. You want me out of your life? I respect that. I'm going. Now, why do you want to do these things this way? Why do you want that? Well, very simply put, everything else you're going to do besides going off grid will make you look like a sorry ass, a beta male, a weak sack of, well, how Sean likes to say it, a dog's bollocks. You know, it's going to make you look like a stalker, a sore loser, a crybaby, unattractive, weak, and all other things that women find super unattractive. Because if you're not pulling back, but you're trying to chase her, you know, like you're just, I mean, nobody likes to be chased, you know, and especially when she told you that she wants you out of her life. So don't chase her. So now, by pulling back your attention from her, yeah, you're taking away your attention, you will actually give her, allow her the experience of going through life without you. And this is super important. Yeah, she has to experience what it's like to go through life without you. Now, if played correctly, if applied correctly, the strategy that I'm going to give you will make her miss you. And look, I'm talking about a healthy relationship, yeah? I'm not talking about abusive relationship filled with fights, okay? I'm talking about a healthy relationship, a fruitful relationship, but by some, I don't know, whatever happened, she doesn't feel it anymore. Yeah, it happens. It happens. So you go off grid, you pull your attention away from her, and we're gonna go into the strategy. Yeah, because that is what will happen. Like what you want is you want to give her the time and the space, the room, you want her to the experience of what it is to miss you, and she has to, you know, like so that she realized that she might have made one of the biggest mistakes in her life, but she can only realize that rationally if she feels the loss emotionally, yeah, which can only be accomplished if you pull away completely. Yeah, completely. Because if you keep on chasing her, she will feel the need to push you away. And that's the exact opposite of what you want to happen. So let her feel what it's like to feel the cold, yeah, without your warm embrace. Yeah, I mean, she has to fully emerge into the experience. Experience. Yeah, the experience of living life without you. Otherwise, she can't go through the emotions that she needs to go through in order to miss you. And understand that you were the best thing that ever happened to her. She can only know if she misses you. So you have to allow her that opportunity. Yeah. I mean, we will only know how valuable something was if we get the opportunity to miss it. Okay. So again, complete radio silence after she dumped you. Now, yes, I do understand though that it seems to be completely illogical and that you might think, but if I don't chase her, she will go her own way and I will completely lose her and she'll find another guy and I don't know, blah, 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 whatever. Yeah. Well, if you keep chasing her, you are going to chase her away no matter what. That is going to happen. If you chase her, you're going to chase her away. if you push, she's going to push back. Yeah. So chasing is a bad strategy. Don't do it. It's never happened, and it never helped anyone. Yeah. And most likely you'll actually chase her off straight into the arms of another guy. It will happen. If you keep chasing her, she will feel the need to flee, yeah, to go into a different direction. So then, you know, like, why is this off grid, this no contact strategy so powerful? Why does this work so well? Well, besides the fact that it gives you some important time to heal and to grow to a whole new level as a person yourself, you know, which is very important because you need to heal as well. You need to calm down. Your emotions need to calm. Otherwise, you're of absolutely no value to the relationship. You're only going to damage it even more. Yeah, you're going to be damaging and not uplifting and creating. So you need some time to heal as well. And understand that by pulling away, you are not approaching this experience passively. Yeah, you are actively taking action by growing higher and becoming a better person yourself. Yeah. However, but by you going completely cold, yeah, pulling away, you are allowing her to experience a couple of super important phases, yeah, that she will go through, again, if you had a positive and fruitful relationship together. Because after the breakup, even though she has done the dumping, she will go through a couple of phases. Yeah. Even if it seems like she's being harsh, even if it's you know, she's acting distant, cold, breaking up a serious long-term relationship is not something that's easy to do, not even for her. You know, I mean, again, let's talk about a positive relationship here. If you guys had a relatively positive relationship, a breakup isn't an easy decision. Yeah, it's. I mean, you know, it's not like she wakes up in the morning, all of a sudden thinks like, oh, I need some fun in my life. Let's break up with my boyfriend. She's not gonna do that. Yeah. So understand that for her, it's also an emotional process. Now, after breaking up, as I said, your ex will go through certain emotional phases, and these are very important to understand if you ever want to get her back in your life as a lover. So pay attention here, yeah, because now these phases will be a part of your strategy if you want to be able to reattract them at some point. Now, the first phase that she will go through after she dumped you, after she decided, I don't want you in my life anymore, the first phase is called relief. You know, and yes, even though you don't want to hear this, it's true. Your ex, the one who has dumped you, will feel relieved that she has finally made this tough decision. And yes, it was tough on her as well, you know, but she will feel relieved. Even though you guys were very close, this decision was something that, I mean, in most cases, the breakup wasn't something that jumped into her mind, you know, as a simple brain fart, like, oh, I'm gonna break up I'm gonna break up the relationship that I have. Yeah. She just had to take action. I mean, it started out as a thought that slowly formed into this idea based on a certain emotional thing that she did or did not feel. And this idea became a decision that she felt that she had to make. Now, usually that process kind of looks like this. Yeah, it's step one, she feels a loss in her attraction level towards you. Step two, she tries to come up with rational reasons as to why she doesn't feel attracted to you anymore. She feels the loss in emotional attraction. She tries to come up with rational reasons. Step 3 is she decides that her reasons are the reasons. Now you and I, or well, I'm not sure how far in this process you are, but me as an emotional influencer, I understand that the reasons that she comes up with are not really the reasons behind the loss of her attraction for me and for you in this case. And it's just her rational mind trying to explain her emotions. But these reasons are true for her nonetheless. Yeah, and driven by her healthy female emotional programming, she decides to, at some point, act upon these thoughts. And then comes step 4, the actual breakup. Hey, I see my sister has joined. Good to see you, little sister. And Jeremy asks, so being friends after, when should you do that? I don't feel I should ever go back. I do like to keep women around to hang. Is that healthy? Well, Jeremy, I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go through the rest of what because I think I'm going to answer the question. Your question is going to be answered afterwards. Yeah. Okay, so we went through the 4 steps, of how to break up, how that went inside her, whatever it is that she did, and how she came to the conclusion of breaking up with you. Now you have to understand, this is not a process that takes a few days. Yeah, it's not that simple. There could have gone months into this process, and usually she would have shown you signs left and right already that she was going through this process. However, as the man that we are, we suck at reading these signs, and that women send our way. I mean, we like to have concrete information, right? Just tell me what the hell you want, woman. Just like, and she goes like, it's not that easy. I don't know, but hey, she'll have given signs, it's there's a change in her behavior. And most of the times looking back, we can pinpoint the signs. So after she finally made that decision and acted upon it and gave you the bad news that she doesn't want to have you in her life anymore and that it's over, she feels relieved. Yeah, she has finally came up with the courage to do so, to tell you something that weighed heavy in her heart and occupied her mind. Yeah, and after giving you that bad news, she feels relief. Finally, after a few weeks, after a few months of emotional tension, she feels relieved. Yeah, she finally got the word out, and it's done. Even though she might have truly liked you and enjoyed the relationship, when you look at it very logically, and she still feels relief. She might even feel empowered, because she's gotten this over with, so she feels like, yeah, I can do this, and I've done this, and I dumped him. I told him it was over. So she feels empowered even. Now this is the phase in which she will hold her head up high and she will move forward. Yeah, the feeling of relief will give her the sense of freedom, yeah, and give her some clarity after a very cloudy period. Now she can finally see her future again. Yeah, so she will want to start moving forward. Now it is very important, again, that you do not contact her in this period of time. Yes, it will be difficult because she feels relieved, but your emotions are shooting all over the place and you're jumping around left and right like a cat standing on a hot barbecue, jumping around. Yeah, you're hurt. And you want to get her back and get rid of the negative emotions you feel, and driven by these emotions, you will want to take action. But understand that your ex is not feeling what you are feeling. She feels no loss, for an example. Well, at least not how you're feeling it. She does not feel the negative emotions. You feel them as you are the one who is being rejected. So she doesn't feel the breakup the same way as you. And even though I'm pretty sure you don't want to hear this, this is the period where she will most likely jump into a rebound relationship or jump into the bed with a newly found fuck buddy. So this is where your willpower, your masculine strength, your power as a man will be severely challenged. This is where you have to stay strong and do not contact her. Because if you do, especially in this phase, where she finally feels relieved, you will annoy the living hell out of her. You will push her away even further, and you will empower her even more for pushing you away. You will give her a sense of power over you, which puts you in a submissive place, and this is not a good thing. And actually, being the submissive, I mean, this could actually very well be the number one reason why she dumped you in the first place, because you lost your strength as a man and you became a submissive bitch instead of being that alpha that she felt attracted to in the first place. Yeah. So now I'm not going to in what exactly got you dumped in this live session, because if you go back a few videos and watch them, which I strongly suggest you do, you will find exactly your answers to that. Tattooed for life. How you doing, buddy? So for now, stay strong. Yeah, she feels relieved. Give her that. You take this time to work on you. And if you want her to feel the loss as well, you must not contact her. Otherwise, you don't give her the chance to experience what life is without you, and she won't be able, ever be able to miss you, because she doesn't have any comparison. Like what is it like, my life without him? Yeah. So she needs that time. So how much time does this take? Well, this could take a week. This could take 6 months, depending on the connection that you had or have. The amount of time that you've been together and the amount of passion that the two of you had for each other. Aaron, good to see you, buddy. So after the relief, a second phase starts to pop in, which is curiosity. Because after some time, when her emotions settle down and her normal life starts to become normal again, and she hasn't heard from you for some time, she will become curious about you. So first she feels relief. Finally, I got the shit over with. And then after a period of time, hey, how's he doing? What is he up to? What is he doing? Is he thinking about me? Why hasn't he contacted me yet? Is he with someone else? These are questions that will pop up in her head at some point, because you haven't reached out to her. And this is exactly what you want to happen. Because of the radio silence, she will, after that period of relief, she will start thinking about you. It's a natural thing. First she feels relief, then she'll start to become curious about you. Now, this is also usually the period when she starts to move away from a rebound relationship or a fuck buddy. Because guys, let's be honest, even though she dumped you, even though she jumped into the bed with a new guy, more than 95% of men out there are complete losers, right? I mean, they're idiots who have absolutely no clue how to handle women, and they start to act needy. And because she's not that invested in them at all, I mean, how can she? She just jumped out of a relationship with you. She'll start to feel, well, I mean, that lust, that feeling of lust, it will go away very quickly. She jumped into a rebound right after your relationship. It's not gonna go well. It's not gonna go well. she's still connected to you. She just doesn't rationally know it. Yeah, especially like if you've been together for, well, a few years. You know, it doesn't go away that fast. You know, so let's say that you guys have had a very positive relationship. Well, then you are still in her mind and her heart, even though she jumped into a rebound relationship because she felt relieved. Yeah. So now she's starting to become curious about you, and she's starting to wonder about you. And this is exactly what you want. I mean, now the reality is of the whole thing is starting to hit her in her face. And she starts to think, did I really lose him? Is he really out of my life? Is he gone? So now her emotions will start to work against her. And this is the fun thing, because women are emotional creatures and they're curious as fuck, right? I mean, they want to know everything. And as you are holding strong and you are not contacting her, she will start to become curious about you. That's what, I mean, that's what happens. And the curiosity will start to nibble inside her, you know. That feeling will start to get bigger and bigger, and as it slowly eats her up inside. And this is why you have to be able to stay strong, man. Stay strong. I mean, it's not easy, I understand, but stay strong and let her do all the work for you. Yeah, she has to go through all of this. She has to experience this for herself in order to for it to fully hit her inside emotionally. I mean, can you imagine, like, if you pull back and allow her to just work against herself, opposed to chasing her, chasing her, chasing her in a period where she feels relieved that she got the shit over with? I mean, it's counterproductive. You don't want to do that. Yeah. So now she starts to become curious and she starts to think about you. And the reality slowly starts to sink in. Like, he isn't contacting me. Now she will slowly start to feel uneasy. It's a logical step. She starts to feel uneasy because why haven't you got in touch with her? You've been together for such a period of time. I mean, you had a lot of fun. Yeah, okay. I mean, she told you to move along, but she didn't expect you not to contact her anymore. Right? I mean, she didn't expect that to happen. So she will now experience fully, she will experience the result of her own actions. And that's what you want. That's exactly what you want. Yeah, you want her to start feeling the results of her own actions, and this will cause an uneasy feeling, and she will slowly start to have feelings of doubt if breaking up was really the best thing to do. Yeah. Facebook, Dante, good to see you, brother. Welcome to my Monday Night Live, talking about amazing things here. I suggest you watch the full video when I'm done. Yeah, so again, you know, this is the part where she will start having the feelings of doubt, you know, like, was breaking up really the best thing to do? I mean, was that the best that I could come up with, you know? Now understand, this is not yet where she's missing you like crazy, but the thoughts though are going through her mind, you know, just slightly. You know, they're popping up. You know, they're like seeds growing. Um, and again, just give her the time and the space to let her female programming work against her. I mean, give her that. She needs this. Yeah, she needs this. And if any women are looking at this, you know exactly that I'm speaking the truth right now. Yeah, you need to experience the loss and the fear and, you know, all that shit to understand that, oh, I made a mistake. Yeah. So now she starts to wonder about things, and she will, and this is where the tables will turn, yeah, into your to your direction, because now she is curious as to why the hell you are not chasing her. And this is exactly where the next part starts to kick in. And this is the phase that we call concern. So first we have relief. She dumped you. She feels relieved. Then she'll start to become curious about you. And now she'll start to feel concerned. She will now start to feel concerned about why you are not contacting them. Like, why not? She will now start to think that you are moving on, like you were really moving on without her. And now she starts to see a picture on your social media that you are hanging out with your buddies and preferably a few girls, there. You want to hit those DHV spikes. And this is when she'll feel an emotional ping inside her gut. And she needs to feel this. She needs to emotionally feel that ping so that she, on a more logical level, understands that you are capable to move on and have an amazing life without her. Hello, Marlon. Good to see you on Facebook. Give me some love if you understand what I'm talking about. If you like what I'm teaching here, because again, I strongly believe that this is information that saves lives, and that we all should learn this in school, but we don't, unfortunately. So we have to do it like this. Yeah. So pump the hearts on Instagram, and give me some love on Facebook as well if you like what I'm talking about. Yeah, to go back to what I was saying, she needs to feel this emotion. Yeah, she needs to. You need to show her that you are emotionally strong, non-needy. You don't feel the need to chase her. You don't feel. I mean, you are making the best out of things, and now she's becoming aware of that. Yeah. So she starts to feel concerned, and this is when the next phase starts to kick in. Doubt. Now she's going to start to have doubts about her own decision, her decision to break up with you. She now really starts to feel and experience the consequences of not being there with you and not having you with her. And this because of her own doing. How cool is that? And the only thing that you need to do is pull away completely. You want me out of your life? I love you. I wish you all the best. You're gone. Yeah? Relief, curiosity, concern, doubt. Was this really the right thing to do? Is one of the questions that will start to pop up. I mean, we did have a lot of fun together. We had so many amazing experiences together, like that last holidays that we went to. I don't know which island or whatever it is that you did. Did I make the right choice? Will I ever find a guy with whom I will be able to connect as well as with him, who understands me at such a deeper level? These are questions that she'll start to ask herself. This is a conversation that she will have with herself when she's lying in bed alone, when her fuck buddy didn't provide her with enough emotional stimulus, like a connection on an emotional level. She'll phase out and she'll lay in bed alone and go, I actually kind of miss him. And this is exactly what you want to happen, because as human beings, we tend to fill in the gaps in information that we like to have, to form a complete story. But as you are still not speaking with her, and she only sees bits and pieces of information, she will do all the work all by herself. She will do the work for you. She can't help it. I mean, it's going to happen. She's going to start doubting her own decisions. And the great thing is that when women start doubting themselves, they'll get the emotions. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, it feels so powerful to know this stuff, man. It's oh man. Okay, so after the doubt phase, she will start. The next phase is fear. She will now start to fear that you are moving on. She will now understand that you were actually a great guy to be with, and that her fuck buddy or a rebound relationship isn't really connecting with her emotionally, like you are with her, and she misses that. Sure, the sex was very lustful, it's new, it's, hey man, that's nature, that's life. Sex with someone new that you're attracted to, that you feel lust for, it feels good. But women crave an emotional connection, period. And a fuck buddy or a rebound relationship is not going to provide that. It's not. And she's going to miss that. And now, in her head, she'll start to fear that she really might lose you completely and forever. So now her fear, her own fear, will push her into the next phase, and that's the phase of the fear of loss. Yeah, and this is exactly the feeling that you had when she told you that she wanted to move on without you. Loss. She's now exactly where you were at the beginning. Yeah, maybe not in the same shocking way as how you went through it, but still, it's a feeling of loss nonetheless. It's a fear of loss. She starts to feel that loss, and the emotional pings that she feel. I mean, this is where when she will start to take action. This finally, we came to the point where she'll start to take action, and you might get a text from her saying something like, "Hey, how are you?" Nothing more, just that. "Hey, how are you?" And now you know. This is the point where you now understand that you are no longer the chaser, and that the tables have turned and the scales have balanced. This is where you slowly start running game and re-attract her into your life. Yeah. Don't chase her like, "Hey, how are you? I miss you." No. You took care of you. You now are emotionally stable. You grew as the man that you were into a man that you now are, a level higher. You created a life that is even more attractive than it already was. You are now, again, in a position where, I mean, you have the upper hand. You are the prize. She's now taking action towards you. And that is exactly why I'm telling you to not chase her when she dumps you, because she needs to go through the entire experience. She needs to feel the loss, and she needs to experience what it's like to not have you there. Yeah. She wants to go out, and in wintertime, it's going to be cold out. My house is nice and warm, and I'm having a blast. I'm sitting like this, with my warm chocolate milk. Ah, it's nice and warm inside of House Rick Dutch. And my ex-girl is running around there in the cold all by herself, trying to figure out what the hell it is that she wants. Give her the experience. She has to feel that cold. She has to feel the loss. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, this is the strategy. This is the strategy. Very simple. I'm going to go through it again in a nutshell. First, you're going to go silent. Yeah, completely. You're going to pull away completely. Then she's going to go through a couple of phases. Relief. Yeah, she's relieved that she got it over with, that she dumped you, that she cut off the relationship. And she's going to feel curiosity. then she will feel concern, then doubt, then the fear, and then the loss, the actual loss. Oh shit, it's gone. My nice and warm place where I could, where I had a connection with an amazing guy. It's gone, and she will start to send you messages. She will get in touch with you. She might even start to like your pictures on Instagram or on Facebook. She will let you know in one way or the other that she's there and that she's looking at you and she wants you to know. Yeah. So this is the strategy, and this is why you must stay strong and not chase her away. Yeah, because she has to be emotionally tickled in the right way, and she has to be motivated to take action towards you. She wanted you gone in the first place, huh? She wanted you gone. Now she has to experience the loss, and then she has to want you back, all motivated by her own emotions. She's doing all the work. Now, how about how to go through the process of actually attracting her? And that's not for this week. I will probably go into that next week. I'm not sure yet. I still hope that you understand what I'm talking about and that this makes sense. Yeah, I hope this was valuable to you. And if it was, and if you want to arm yourself to be able to deal with these kinds of situations, which we all will go through a couple times in our lifetime, then I strongly urge you to come to the Netherlands and attend my bouncing back training in the end of June. It's the last weekend of June. 3 days jam-packed with super valuable content that literally saves lives and saves relationships. So after the training, you will go home with a super tight strategy to either save your relationship before it explodes or to bounce back right after a breakup. So if that's something that you want to get more information about, you contact me on Facebook or go to the 3-Second Rule website. Send us a message and that you want to attend the training, and we'll take it from there. Yeah. Okay. So now I have some time, 5 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, to go through some questions. So let me see. There's a question here on Instagram by Leo. When you have abundance with women, why would you want to take the girl back that didn't see your value in the first place? Well, I fully agree. I mean, if you have abundance with women, there's not so much urgency to want that girl back in your life. And you can always find someone hotter, someone better. But also, I do understand that there are a lot of guys that don't have that abundance. I mean, apparently you have. I take it you have. I have. I feel a great sense of abundance when it comes to women. However, though, I have to be honest, the more women I meet, the more I understand that there were only a couple that I really connected with on a deeper level and that I actually see as the mother of my kids. So if that's you, and that's the reason why I also strongly suggest that you pull out. If she dumps you, if she doesn't want the relationship anymore, that you pull back completely, because it's not only to get the girl back, it's also for you to heal, so that you have time to heal and to actually figure out if the girl is someone that you want back in your life. Now, let's say it takes you 4 months, to get over her. It takes you about 4 months, or 6, or 3, or whatever. You feel aligned with yourself. You're going about your own way, and then she sends you a message. Hey, how you doing? Now you, with a very clear mind, with your goals in sight, with I don't know, with your best way of thinking, with the experience, you can make a choice. You can make a choice for yourself. Is that person someone that I want to have in my life? Yes or no? Do I want to give her the time? Yes or no? I mean, my time is valuable. Do I want to engage in a text conversation with her, or am I going to send her a message? Yeah, it's going very well. I hope you're doing amazing as well. Talk some other time. Adios, and you send it away, and you let her know, or you let her know that you don't want to have a contact with her. So that's that. So that's how I would do it. Yes, if you have an abundance with women, you don't feel the need. You're not as needy, but not many men are that abundant. They're simply not. That they believe in that blue pill matrix in which we all grow up, and they believe that the girlfriend that they had was the love of their life. Well, if you want that girl back in your life, well, that's up to you. I provide the strategy right here. Okay, so let's go back to Jeremy. Jeremy, he has a question. Being friends after, when should you do that? I don't feel I should ever go back. I do like to keep women around to hang. Is that healthy? Well, Jeremy, it's not up to me um, to tell you what's healthy for you or not. Um, it's like an ego thing, like, because I strongly believe that like every person grows with experience. So you have to go through experiences. So you also, knowing that, have to allow your girl the experiences she needs to grow, whether you like it or not. Yeah. But let's say you are her first boyfriend and you're together like 9 years, 10 years, and she has never experienced anything else. How will she know if you are the one for her or not? And why would you even want to keep her from experiencing life just because it suits you, just because it's like, it strokes your ego? My door, I'm talking about me, my door is open. You can go, and as long as I allow you to come back in, I'll allow you to come back in. As long as we communicate and we're respectful towards each other, I'll allow you in. As long as I feel that I'll have to allow as long as I feel comfortable with it. If I don't, then I'm gonna close my door. I've done that in the past, and it's yeah, with some girls you do, with some girls you don't. Like, if she dumps you, if she ends the relationship because of she cheated, well, fuck her then, But if she wants to experience life, if she wants to find out things for herself, well, allow her that space, because in the end of the day, what are you gonna do? Gonna act all needy? If you go, you don't ever have to come back. And man, that's your ego talking. I mean, you need the experience as well, and I mean, I have a shitload of experience, and I did that all when I had women in my life, relationships, and I still did a lot of pickup, a lot, a whole lot. I lost all my hair because of it, you know. So okay, so Dante asks, what if some time has passed and she hasn't written back for whatever reason? Maybe you did chase her away. Is there any re-engaging message we could throw out? Like, if you really knew you fucked up, but you still know she feels and goes through those phases, but she won't write back. I personally would say that if she ended the relationship, then it's up to her to re-engage. Yeah, she wanted peace, she wanted tranquility, she wanted you out of her life. Then, okay, then that's your choice. I respect that. Give her that space. Is there any re-engaging message we could throw out? If yeah, in months' time you feel aligned with yourself again, and you're like honestly, like wondering what it's like, how she's doing, I'd send. Well, I probably wouldn't do it, but you could very well send her a message. But like, hey, I was just thinking about you. I found this and that. I don't know, like a picture, or I don't know. I found your socks. Yeah, you found your socks here. I just thought about you. How are you doing? Hope you're well. In a non-needy way, just throw and go, and don't expect anything to happen. Just don't expect anything to happen. If she's open to start seeing you again, if she's like, if she's in that phase of her life that she, I don't know, maybe just wants to talk to you as well, she'll reply. But when she replies, and if you want to see her again, don't start a text conversation that goes in nowhere. Make sure to plan a date. Let's have a coffee. Let's meet up over coffee. And who knows, maybe there's a spark there. Could be. Yeah, so anyways, there are no more questions coming in. Guys, I'll strongly urge you to come to the Netherlands in the end of June. 3-day training, jam-packed with valuable content, like strategies of how to keep your relationship alive, how to recognize when your relationship, the attraction between you is dropping down, and the right actions to take. 3 days of jam-packed with value. So after the training, you'll go home with a strategy that you can implement when shit is starting to hit the fan. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna leave it here. I thank you for your time. I hope this was valuable. Again, I urge you to go to my page, facebook.com/rickdutchcoach3sr, and watch the other videos. They are super important. This is stuff no one wants to learn this until it's too late. This is exactly the stuff that no one wants to learn, but until it's too late. And then you're crying, and then you're jumping around, and then you're sending me messages. Hey, Rick, help me out here. Dude, watch the videos. Come to the training. I mean, it's an investment. It's a small investment. It'll last a lifetime, man. I wish I had known about this stuff when I was 20 years ago. Like, I'm going to be 41 this year, and I'm learning, like in the last 10 years, I've been learning all this stuff. My life would be completely different if I had known this stuff when I was younger. And you guys have the opportunity. You guys have the opportunity to learn from the best of the best in this industry. 3-second rule. Like, oof, I'm so happy that I can, that I'm working with these passionate guys that are all experts in their own specific field. Yeah, so go to our website, 3secondrule.com. Check the trainings, boot camps, and attend, man. It's an investment in you. It's an investment in your future. Okay. I'm watching this from India. Can't really come to your boot camp. Don't let India be the excuse of of you not attending. Yeah, that's not a good enough excuse. Okay, but it was great to having you all online. I hope you found this valuable. Next Monday, again, same time, same place, I'm going to dive deeper into breakups. I'm going to share everything that I've learned with you, and we're going to save lives, man, because you're going to teach this to your sons. Okay, so I wish you a great evening, great day, wherever you are in the world. I love you. I do this for you, and I'll talk to you guys soon. See you later.